First of all, I believe that this product, this concept, this model, because it's a complete organism. It's not just a product, it's a model. It's credible. It has lots of facets to it. I believe that the potential of this, scratching the surface, is $1 million a day within 18 months. And I didn't start feeling that way. I just ended feeling that way. And you'll understand when we get there today. Now, this sparks inside of me the business conversation that ForeverGreen is excited to have. Hopefully you understand what I mean. Excited to have. There's trillions of dollars out there, folks. It's not running from you. Okay, it's neutral. So this is your opportunity to shift your energy and your understanding and or your beliefs about money being a part of your health. How many of us have felt financially sick before? We know the feeling. How many of us are living paycheck to paycheck instead of living our purpose? Because residual income allows us to live our purpose and not paycheck to paycheck. Okay? So the new business conversation in ForeverGreen goes something like this. Okay? Here's your dreams. Here's your income. Okay, one of two things need to happen. Either you raise your income to facilitate your dreams, or you lower your dreams. And I'm not a fan of lowering my dreams, and I don't think you are either. So this conversation is really nailing the conversation of money unapologetically and saying, what's between here and here, guys? Well, it might be free product. That's kind of nice, right? It might be paying for your kid's dance class or paying for your kid's special school. I don't know, you decide. It might be a car payment. It might be a mortgage payment. It might be quit your job. It might be filthy rich and all is good. It might be a yacht. You know why a yacht? And I used to joke about yachts, but now I'm thinking, hey, the memories created on a yacht are more priceless than the yacht itself. So I'm all for the above. Whatever your hot button is in this conversation, it's time that you unlock this conversation to you and make it a reality in your life. Again, there's trillions of dollars out there and it ain't running from you. Okay? So I say this in the spirit of let's talk business. Let's create a product that's bulletproof so that we can talk business. And by the way, when we're making money, products never tasted better, relationships were never greater. And the one thing that I will take away from this last year that I'm so proud that I took away from is this. It's easy to show kindness when things are going good, but your real character is shown during challenge. And there are some of you that are on this chat right now who I know exactly who you are, and I'm grateful for you. I'm not going anywhere. I love what we're doing. I love the process. I don't always love waking up on challenging days. I don't love it. You know, I don't. I'm normal. But who am I to say that I'm above challenge and shaping and failure, but failing forward? And today is about failing forward. So let's get on with this thing here, okay? So this is what I see as scratching the surface, the potential of what we're about to talk about. I want to start this by telling you that this has a very specific storyline. And I want you to pay attention to the storyline because it's so simple that all of you can do this storyline that I'm going to tell you today, okay? Here we go, Allie, let's go. First, I want to introduce the doctor. I can't believe I'm introducing this doctor. And I'm serious, I'm giddy about this because I'm speaking in my own language now and there's no translators. Allie, thank you. There's no translators, and Allie's slapping my hand for moving the table, so I will stop hitting the table. I can't believe I'm introducing this doctor because this doctor really is a prodigy, okay? He's in the Guinness World Book of Records. Let me tell you why. Number one, this guy started studying calculus at the age of 4. When I was 4, I was still in diapers, I think, somewhere, okay? Number two, he graduated high school at age 11. I'm still trying to get my diploma from high school at this point. I'm just being silly, okay? Next. He graduated college at 13 years old. 13. He got into medical school, not just any medical school, guys. New York University, Mount Sinai, okay, at the age of 14. He became a doctor at the age of 17, the youngest in history. That's why he's in the Guinness World Book of Records. And accordingly, New York had to change their laws so that this young prodigy could be a doctor, because the law used to be nothing under 21. Okay, 17, guys. So definitely a prodigy by definition. Now, here's the cool thing about our connections and attractions, and perhaps even more so, how we choose to treat people. Next slide, please. Look at his credentials. You can read them yourself. By the way, the bottom piece there was so many that we just couldn't put them on the page, okay? You can look for yourself. I can tell you an interesting story that's never happened to me before, but we wanted to pull a picture of Dr. Ambati off of Getty's, you know, the website with all the pictures, and you pay $100 here or $200 there. Okay, his cheapest picture was $3,000. Okay, that says something about who this man is, right? And so there's a little bit of credentials on Dr. Ambati. Next slide, please. Here's what I was talking about just relationships and attraction. Dr. Adam Saucedo has been with ForeverGreen, an esteemed doctor with us for 8 years. I think we treated him right. He treated us right. And as a result, he is colleagues and friends with Dr. Ambati at the university up the road. And Dr. Adam Saucedo was pioneering this idea, and he couldn't cross that final breakthrough of closing that idea into something tangible. So he approached Dr. Ambati, and together they collaborated on a science that is now ready to go, that has the patent pending processes, that has all the amazing stuff that we love, guys, to bring it to marketplace. Next slide. Exclusively to you. And I mean this time, exclusively. Okay, I mean it. So what a great blessing for us to start with this prodigy story and just say, this is where the story even begins, guys. And believe it or not, it stays on this level until the end. Let's talk about the product for a second. And by the way, I'm not going to go through all of the details of the product, because that's what these trainings are for, week after week after week. I'm going to give a high-level broad stroke for you so you get the gist of what this product actually is, okay? So there's 5 highlights, if you will, or attributes to this product. And number 1 is the technology and the know-how. So what is this technology? So forgive me if I give a kind of layman's term, but what it is this. In my career, many of you know I love to read about health. I've always loved to read about health and sports. I don't read much other, but those things I love to read. And I've read articles that talk about taking supplements and just creating expensive urine, or sewage systems where they find supplements that have never been used. That there's just such a small, if any, absorption to these. So I've always wondered about, whenever I've taken a product, I've always lacked that psychological confirmation and that physical confirmation that this product is really doing what it says it's going to do. Well, what these guys have done is they've created a natural science that in a lab, okay, not just speculation and try this, in a lab they validate that the ingredients you're taking are actually being used by the body and not wasted. And I'm telling you, I've been trying this now. It's an amazing product with an amazing full flavored taste, but something that's never happened before is when I drink it, I feel this psychological confirmation that, smart nutrition. I'm finally getting it right. It's such a great feeling. So number 1 is technology and know-how exclusive to you and us, transparently demonstrated through a lab. Okay, number 2. Phytoplankton. As you know, phytoplankton is the first food. It's the best food. It's a checkmate in the conversation of nutrition. It is the perfect food. There's nothing that I can say compares to phytoplankton. And as you know, phytoplankton has all the trace vitamins, all the trace minerals, all the trace this, that, and the other, particularly a great mineral source, by the way, great for alkalizing, on and on and on. As you know, phytoplankton grows in 2 areas. It grows in ocean water and fresh water. And they're pretty similar. The studies on both of them, a powerful conversation, powerful ingredient. And again, if you're going to have this technology, you got to start with phytoplankton. Number 3, antioxidant. Okay, we've all heard this conversation, but how important is it that we get good antioxidants in the body that are being used by the body that help with cellular degeneration or free radical damage? You want to stay young. You don't want to get old. You need antioxidants every day. All the, what's it called? The radiation that's around us, etc. It's very important to make your health a habit, especially when it comes to antioxidants. And in this case, we went to the best. We went to pomegranate, just raw pomegranate, and raspberry. So this product is 80% sweetened by raw pomegranate and raspberry. It's really, really sexy, guys. Number 4, vitamins. And on this one, we're going by the American Medical Association and what they're recommending. And the reason why is because of all the studies that accompany that. It's more documented. It's not, it's science. It's something we can talk black and white about. And again, combine those vitamins with the technology, number 1, and now your body's using these things. And again, vitamins go everywhere from protecting your nerves to strengthening the brain power to muscle and bone health. I mean, it just goes organ health. It goes on and on and on, guys, right? Eyes, you need good vitamins. But in this case, you need ones that the body's actually using. And then finally, number 5 is energy. In combination with the vitamins, when you take an energy component, you can feel this product within 90 seconds to 2 minutes, maybe 3, I don't know, but everybody's different. But all of a sudden you can feel it. Oh my, does that not just change everything when you have these 5 components all aligned in one? So this is kind of an all-in-one nutritional product for everyone every day, because I was getting stuck saying, let's put their technology in marine phytoplankton, and let's put their technology in an antioxidant, let's put their technology in a vitamin, on and on and on. And I thought, man, if we can put them all into one product, what would it look like, right? An all-in-one product for everyone every day. So next slide. So the first thought process that I went through was, what if we made little 2-ounce energy shots? And we had all this technology in there, you can drink it, you could feel it, it had all this great stuff. And then what happened is I thought this through, next, it kind of limits us to US, right? And the problem with these shots is they're liquid. So they leak, they freeze, they're heavy and pricey to ship. Too many customer service issues shipping liquid around that much. So the next thought was, well, hey, let's take it to a powder version and let's put it in like a pulsate canister, and we can put it in water and stir it. And now we can take it to all of North America, right? All of North America, and we can start registering it around the world, which we're going to do anyways, right, Joe? Right? Yeah, we're going to register this product everywhere we can as we get going. But the problem with that again was that you wait a year for it to be registered in many of the markets, and I'm sorry, this technology can't wait a year, guys. It just can't. It's that spectacular. So imagine in your mind's eye going back to a case of shots and then snapping your fingers, and that case of shots turns into a case in an envelope. Next slide, please. So I'd like to introduce to you guys proudly, with great honor on behalf of this amazing team that I work with, who's working their tails off to make this happen for you guys. Next slide. A global model called Prodigy-5. Oh my goodness, what is Prodigy-5? Well, there's this doctor, and there's these 5 points. And there's these 5 points to nutrition, there's these 5 points to business. And by the way, next week is all about the 5 points of business on this model. This model, spectacular. Will feature Rick Redford, Joe Jensen, I hope Jorge Alvarado. I hope that they get to just really enliven that business conversation, because on this one, we mean business. Power Strips is about love. Solar Strips is about light. Beauty Strips is about happiness. Prodigy-5 is about success, guys. We are going to knock this out of the park. Now, because you're hearing this doesn't entitle you to success. What you do with this entitles you to success. You dictate your success right now. You create the green grass. You stretch. You make the calls and take the trips that you feared taking. You learn the piece of technology that you feared learning. You have the personal breakthrough that you fear having that breakthrough to allow yourself for more success. You take more responsibility for your health, so you have the wherewith, not only to create your success, but to make your health a habit. By the way, not a better habit on the planet right here, guys. Not a better habit on the planet right here, okay? You make your health a habit, not an event, and I'll tell you what, you are ForeverGreen, and you deserve the success that you put into this. And your skills will sharpen, and I'm not saying we're gonna be nice people, but we're gonna be skilled people. We will lead with our heart, we'll grow some teeth, and we'll know when to bite. And we're gonna go out there and take our share of the marketplace because the world needs our conversation. It needs our community. That's what it needs. It needs our success, by the way. And let me read to you, if you don't mind, Allie, just the toast that comes inside this card. I can't read it. I have it right here. Thank you. Here you go. Here's to our success, our health, wealth, and our prosperity. As the power of the global economy stands at your doorstep, opportunity knocks. May we seize this moment. Now is the time to take what we've been given and make it count. May inspiration drive our motivation. May we illuminate and manifest our dreams now. For today is the only day. We are the best product in the world. We are the only sustainable product in the world. We are success. We are home. We are ForeverGreen. Ow! I get a little emotional reading that. I'm sorry. But I guess, you know, it's fun to see a dream become more and more tangible and just to become touch and to overcome challenge, because that is life, folks. Challenge is not something that dictates. Responsibility is things happen through me, not to me. So whatever's happened, I take responsibility for it. Whatever's happened, you take responsibility for it. ForeverGreen's not on trial. We're going to go on and just crush this together. So I'm telling you, tonight we're going to repeat this call at 7:30. I don't know. You got plenty of time to load that baby up and be crazy, okay? What are you saying? Huh? Well, thank you, Alan. We're going to also sign live with the doctor. So that'll be live tonight. So I've been telling everybody to get on tonight from every call, just to get on. I don't care what time it is, get on. Next slide, please. So you wonder now why I think the potential here is $1 million a day, scratching the surface? Now you understand. And I've challenged our team, and not only have I, they've challenged themselves naturally to take this model to a 2.0 model. Because you know why? Now we know which markets take longer. Now we know which couriers get it right there. Now we know how many days more or less it's going to take. Now we know which markets perhaps need a different courier. Now we know exactly all this stuff. We know we have an IT system. We know we have a back office. We have personnel off the charts right now. We've got a buzz back in this building. And I'm going to be the first one to acknowledge that there was a period that there wasn't a buzz in this building. And that was heartbreaking for me to walk in this building. I walk in now and there's a buzz going on here. Our team is charged. And we want to convey that buzz to you because you usually are the ones that convey it to us. So today we get to take the honor of giving you that buzz and sharing you that buzz, and you take it now to the marketplace and to the world. Next slide, please. So now is the moment of the action plan, okay? Now listen close, okay? We can't blow this one. Let's do this one exact. So I'm going to give you the instructions that we think are very important to create and tee up massive success. In fact, the first day of business on this one won't be $1 million that day. It'll be multi-millions of dollars on that day. And here's why. Between now and October 29th, the road to Paris in Paris, of course my phone would ring at the most important moment. Between now and October 29th, on the way to Paris, we're going to market 1 pack, not 2 packs, not 3 packs, 1. We're going to keep this kindergarten simple. This pack is called a pre-launch pack. And here's how you get in line to be first to have it. Now, here comes the music to every networker's ear. Hey, when you get in line to get this pack, it won't be charged for 10 weeks. Okay? It'll be charged October 29th. And here's how you make, October 29th is the opening night at convention in Paris. Here's how you make it happen. If I'm a new member, I pay my $12 fee and I click on the $20 training, private live training with Dr. Ambati, October 30th at the U of U, where I'm going to sit down with them and have a personal, up-close, intimate interview that only you, people who buy this training for $20 and 20 points, are going to pay for this, and they're going to be accessed to that live and up-close personal training with Dr. Ambati. By the way, he will not be speaking until Paris. Just so you know this, guys. right? Now, secondly, once you purchase that training, you acknowledge in the SKU, it acknowledges for you that on October 29th, we will run your credit card to charge you for your pre-launch pack. Now, the pre-launch pack is worth about $450, but guess what? It's $299.95, 250 points, and on October 29th, mark your calendars. We light up the world. We light up your life. We light up your business. When I say we, I mean we, okay? We do it together. So this is music to everyone's ears in terms of being a networker and saying, hey, get in now. You won't be charged until October 29th, and the computer's all set up to handle this. If you are a member, you simply buy the training at $20 and 20 points. Buy it today, okay? Be first, and then once the 29th hits, this pre-launch pack is gone. We will continue pre-launch, but it'll be in the context of our normal model of compensation plan, enrollment packs, fast start bonuses, etc. Okay? So that's your step number one. Here's step number two. Next week, same time, we're going to have the 5 business highlights. And by the way, these 5 business highlights are not what you think. What if we nailed the auto ship program? What if we nailed the pricing model so that everyone in the world saw it as like, wow? What if we nailed those things in this? And so next week, it'll feature, again, Rick Redford, Joe Jensen, hopefully Jorge Alvarado, and there'll be some highlights to some business things because we want to start this off with a business acumen, and then let's go help the sick. But when we do it the opposite way, we're out there attracting sick people, then we wake up one day and we tell sick people to get to work, and they go, hey, that's not what I signed up for. So we're going to have a business discipline on this one that helps people. And I'm setting that up right now. Okay? So next week, same time, same place, training. Next slide. I want to show you the schedule today and every Tuesday for the next 8 weeks. This is the schedule. There will be an email go out today that will give everyone the access to any of these. So you can, again, work your lists, work your people, get them on the list, get them on the calls, the webinars. And tonight's culmination at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we're going to have everyone on tonight. Load it up, and you have plenty of time to get more people on, guys, because you know what's really interesting about this industry is we watch new people come in with no experience. And they come in for those first 60 days, and they kill it better than anybody. Pretty much. And then they try to learn the trade, and then it slows down. You know, for some reason, there's something about that immediate enthusiasm that's contagiously magnetic. And the whole message of ForeverGreen is to maintain that as a way of being every day, right now even, that fresh magnetism. May you shift. May you get out of your way so that you can have that for your business and your family and your community, your churches, whatever it is important to you, that you bring that to the table, okay? So that's what this company is all about. So you have an opportunity right now to shift and be fresh, be attractive, be youthful, unjaded. You know, you're not going to be the knowledge on ice. Pretend this time that you're ignorance on fire, okay? Next, obviously, we have the Paris event, which, you know what, hey, be there. Who doesn't want to go to Paris? I thought it was going to be some girly town, you know, when I went. And I went there, and I'm telling you, man, I was blown away at how beautiful and what a quality experience it is. It's just so quality. And it is romantic, I suppose. It's kind of a cool place and all that. And I made a mistake of wearing white socks and sandals in Paris, the fashion capital of the world, and I thought everybody hated me and for a bit, but anyways, I learned my lessons. Many of you know that I don't lay my clothes out the night before, although last night I did. Okay. So anyhow, I just want to say thank you to all of you. And there's a few of you that I just think of in my heart that just have really carried this torch through some interesting times, interesting situations and circumstances. But you've come out of it better. You've come out of it better because you chose to. You didn't come out of it a victim or abused or anything like that. No, you came out of it better. Just like we came out of it better here in corporate. And there's a buzz in this building. So we're going to turn some things up, guys, and just watch how extreme corporate is willing to be these next 9 to 10 weeks, and then following thereafter, how we saturate the world with you. In the meantime, the leadership is on your shoulders out there. It's on your shoulders, not ours. It's on yours. There's 1,000 ways to lead. Find one. Wake up tomorrow. Find one. Wake up the day after. Find one. And there is no day like today. Many of you may remember the U of U. There's a phrase, kick butt today, and tomorrow will always take care of itself. You want the remedy for uncertainty, kick butt today, and tomorrow will take care of itself. Welcome to ForeverGreen. I'd love to see you load up the chats for a minute here. Let's just love on each other a little bit. You're all in the same family. Welcome home. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah, really good. Great energy. It's much easier to do in English, isn't it?
Big time.